In today's episode, we're going to be making a sculpt of a dogman from the Dogman's comics. At this stage, I was just trying to make a wireframe base for all the limbs to put Super Sculpey on. This was the first time I ever touched Super Sculpey. At first, it seemed really brittle material. It just was crumbling really fast. But after knitting it a few times, it got the elasticity I was expecting to get. I was trying to apply it in thin layers to really have the control over the thickness of the materials. This was probably one of the most frustrating parts because I couldn't keep the clay on the wireframe. It was just moving all over the place. And in hindsight, I should really just apply a thin layer and bake it so I would have a sturdy base to work with.
Now it is time to cast it in the fires of the furnace.
Baking time!
Then
I started to apply a lot of small pieces again to really define the basic shape of a dogman. And I'll be honest, at this stage I was pretty sure I'm never gonna finish it because it just looked horrible. And that is really one of those, you have to stick with it to really push through these ugly stages of art making. I really didn't know which tool to use to create the mouth. And I didn't know if I should bake it first and then carve it out, or if I should carve it out from the soft clay. At the end, I've carved out the mouth using the soft clay and then carved the teeth out of the baked clay. And then in true Micha doesn't think ahead fashion, I just didn't prepare wire mount or any hole or anything to really mount the hat on his head. So I had to drill a hole in his head. I was really afraid of the drill breaking the sculpture, but in the end the slow drilling really did the trick. Later on I had to do the exact same thing for his nose and also the ears. Adding the hat was probably the most relaxing part because I already had some experience with the clay. I knew how it would react and I was just enjoying myself working in the clay, taking my time, listening to music, and the only thing I had to be careful about was to not to wiggle the cord too much so the wire would fall out. This is me finishing the project, happy. Oh, and then the whole chaos breaks out. Yeah, apparently the Lego tire I've used to rotate the Dogman was super interesting to my 3-year-old. And yeah, I pretty much had to stop recording and just carefully observe the chaos unfold. Honestly, I'm really happy how it turned out and I'm impressed. I'm proud of myself. And I really want to try sculpting with Super Sculpey again. Thank you for watching this video. I'm really happy you watched it till the end. Please consider subscribing, and I have one big important announcement, and it's actually a secret, but I'm gonna share it with you.